from here though. Like Chase and Sonic aren't from here. Yeah, the PR is for locals.
True.
Yeah, I mean they come pretty frequently though. But here we are in grand finals of Knockdown 65, guys. We got MVD versus Vince starting things off on PS2.
This is Ben's chance for redemption. I mean, at the end of the day, definitely has those losses in mind and wants to wipe some of those from his memory with some big wins here in the grand finals.
I mean, the way that they were playing, even though Vin ended up falling to MVD on the winner side of the bracket, it wasn't without struggle for MVD. Very close games through and through. A lot of them were last stock, last hit.
That's been 2 footstools off of Vin here in the opening moments, even though he doesn't have the percentage. MVD definitely moving and schmoving, pressing the buttons, back throw into the C4.
I respect MVD for going for a combo that clearly wasn't true, but he's like, maybe I can reach with this up air. But Vin is going to take the first stock of the set here.
That's huge. MVD doing some great shielding through Knight, and that up tilt actually just kills. Yeah, man, you jab it out.
Yeah, and that's crazy too, because he went for a grab, and the Knights ended up actually just interacting with him and pushing him away and spaced him into an up tilt. So, I mean, we take those.
100%. You got to have the mind to see it, and MVD, definitely one of the most wise in the game, sees it all.
Oh, boy.
Third footstool.
Another footstool, yeah. You're calling him.
This boy out here playing Mario Bros on a Super Smash.
Oh my god, and the downer too. He's just walking all over this princess. Yeah, Vin trying to get his follow-ups and whatnot, but I mean, MVD is just not showing any respect for Vin's setups here. Now we're going full stage. MVD just booking it into his own grenade. Man was determined.
Like, yeah, I want all of that.
I want the smoke.
I want all that smoke. Rose is out here pivot moving so
man just glided into that. That was clean.
Man, his boots are Doc Martens today because they work.
Oh, not the forward air, Vin.
Boy got pinched between the stage and the hard place.
Yeah, MVD's doing some of the goofiest stuff. Like, you wouldn't expect it, and that's why it works.
Mickey Mouse snake pick. Bro's a goober.
Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, sometimes that's just like the mix-up game. I mean, MVD has competed up there with the best of them, has top-8'd many major events. So, I mean, like, he's no stranger to being able to mix up his tempo.
Right. I hate to make another Mewtwo King reference, but I mean, he is Smash Bros. But like, how did he lose in Melee? Who dethroned him? Mango, from being unorthodox, from being weird, from doing goofy stuff that he did not know how to process as the computer that he was. You have to figure out how to stop that machine in the most unorthodox way sometimes, and what the heck?
What a read. Another back up tilt. Insane stuff from MVD. I know you mentioned Mango and Mewtwo King. Speaking of like the Melee guys, I think Hugs actually coined the term kookster, which is kookster, which is like he was like just deducing people down. He was like labeling certain play styles,
right?
And kookster was one of the play styles that he said it's hard to read. Like, they don't have a definite play style. It's always full of mix-ups. They never play anyone the same. You never know what to expect. And I would definitely say MVD, at least how he's playing today, because he's playing some of the most creative Snake I've seen him play to date.
Right.
He fits that description.
Yeah, little kookster MVD going crazy.
Yeah,
shout out Hugs. Shout out all the old heads and the old guard and the famous ones that paved the path for us to be able to enjoy Smash the way we are today. You know, a lot of people didn't believe in this game. A lot of people with the money to make it matter didn't believe in this game, but the community always has, and that has been so special, and that's why this game is as amazing as it is at the end of the day. This community has created this scene, has created these opportunities for themselves when the world told them not to.
Well, I mean, mainly Nintendo, but we can get into that
well, I mean,
at a different time.
They got dropped off the MLG circuit. They got dropped off Evo. Like, there's so many, many things.
It's rough out here.
There's so many things that, you know, people like gave up on Smash, but not the community.
Absolutely, and that's the benefit of being so grassroots. That's how you know a game will never die, when they have community support. Not just company support, but that community support. I think company support is dope. I think it'd be super cool if we had that, but we're here now based off what the community has done. You know what I mean?
1000 P.
And also what HyperX has done and the Luxor. So big shout outs to having us here with this beautiful venue.
There's one person with money that has believed in Smash, and we appreciate them fully for that because, you know, without getting this stage, these people are not practicing week in and week out to go perform on a CRT in somebody's basement. They want to come to the HyperX and bring it to this stage, to this level of competition, these levels of prize pools that come weekly, and you know, you're only going to get that here.
Yeah, and right now what MVD is getting is a fat W because he is just maintaining this lead against Ven.
He got 151 like the Pokemon on him too, this man.
Yeah, but he doesn't show signs of slowing down either because he's just putting up this wall that's moving forward. But there he goes. Ven does end up getting a rage up throw there. 117% to his name. It's not terrible. Just a few good reads can bring it back. You see the nade.
That was like a Rocket League rule 1. You know, if you like drive into each other, like you can't, nobody drive away. You just have to keep, you're stuck driving into each other. That's rule number 1 of Rocket League. They're like, we're both going to hold shield till they break. And we both have to fall asleep and mash out.
Interesting. Yeah, because I never played that game. Oh, and the mortar is going to do it. Ven jumping right on it. MVD with the proper spacing and the proper punish. This man's just playing so well.
Yeah, this is the championship level MVD.
This is Genesis 10 MVD we're looking at right now.
Boys,
what is he doing?
Moving.
Yeah, he's so confident that he is just double jumping around Ven, facing minimal repercussions for it.
What is that? Oh my, ankle breaking hell! What the? This boy MVD setting him up. He's knocking him down like he's playing billiards, boy.
Yeah, it's Sora time. I feel like it could be Sora time. I don't agree with the Sora, but I feel like when you're in Grand Finals loser side, you only got one game to play with. The other games haven't been working out. It might be time to try something. It might be time to experiment. Maybe switch up the scenery, you know, going Hollow Bastion or something. Anything.
Ven is picking MVD's counter pick for him. Song and stage. That's beautiful.
Well, I know Ven really likes Hollow Bastion. I'm sure both of them really like Hollow Bastion.
But the track, that's like MVD's, you know, that's his fuel right there. He look at him, he's even in the camera like, yeah, give me Destati.
Yeah, give me that 250, boy.
Can smell the fresh 50s being counted, all 5 of them.
Oh, man. Speaking of man, I want a Mega Man from the bar. I really hope it's open by the time this is over. If not, bartenders, can you please prepare me one? I promise I'll pay for it when I get down there. Anyways, game 3.
I was letting that hang so they could kind of marinate in that in their ear holes, you know?
Yeah. So wait, what?
MVD's ready for his Foe's ready for his Mega Man.
Dude, I haven't had one in weeks. I don't think I've had one this year, actually.
Wow, and that was a nice neighbor's love on the RPG. Not going to be able to get that smash.
Yeah, I mean, this is potentially Ven's tournament game here. Ven up a solid 2-0, and both of them really like this stage.
Re-grab, do it again?
Yeah, just rinse and repeat. Ven needs to get out of this corner!
MVD!
I mean, that's one way to get out of it, but not the preferred way.
Yeah, you do not want to be seeing the heel of those Doc Martens like we spoke on earlier. This man's putting in work with those steel toes.
Yeah. Oh, sit back down. Stand back up.
Actually just scalping his opponents here with these massive sweeping fairs to come out. MVD playing that snake game and getting safe, but there is the tried and true Ven classic to take the stock.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of momentum for Ven can go a long way here. I mean, this set is still far from over. Ven just has to adapt and play it right because I've seen these guys go back and forth so many times, but man, if this is Ven on a good day, MVD must have learned something. Because no one does this to Ven on a good day, you know what I mean? 3-0, that's rare.
Man, it's just MVD, you know, we have to remember this guy, he kind of wasn't feeling good for a couple months. It was really down. So it's nice to see him rested, back in form. You know, he definitely took some notes from his time at Genesis because he didn't have the run that he really wanted to have. I think he was top 96 if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, he wanted to be deep. He's one of those guys that wanted those games against Mute Ace and Light and MK and top 8 day with Sonics. But, you know, he got to enjoy the party, he said. He really got out in that social vibe, was really enjoying just being around the people. Woo! And maybe that's kind of relit his confidence in himself to know that so many people love him. You know, it's easy to get behind the hate when people say, oh, he's playing Snake, oh, he plays Campy, The Twitch chat is the best players at the game, even though they can't win any locals. But, you know, I digress. There's just a nice, refreshing air about getting some love unasked for from your community, and that seems like it's really helped MVD out. He's going underneath.
Yeah, he's still good.
This boy got options.
All right, we're going all the way up. What's the option? He's going to go ahead and layer his landing, but it doesn't matter. It is not going to be a 3-0 for MVD because we're going to be seeing a game 4, and I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to Hollow Bastion.
I think we're just going to run back that track and that stage because MVD doesn't want to have had that be a loss for him. You know, he wants to right that wrong right now. He wants to get that game 4 win. Ended that. No, wait, you beat me on Hollow Bastion to Stadi? Nah, I remember winning the whole entire tournament and $250 off that stage.
Yeah.
Song.
All right. Getting into this game 4 here. Oh, we are going to go to PS2. This is definitely an MVD classic. He loves the stage.
Sun and Moon.
I don't think me and MVD go to any other stage whenever we played.
I wonder if they chose this track. I haven't met many people that like, yeah, let's play that Sun and Moon track.
True, this is kind of rare.
But it's a good battle theme. You know, a little bit of island vibe, a little bit of a Lola.
Okay, Ven is starting off this game 4 with excess momentum, an abundance of momentum, if you will. But I mean, like, Ven is no stranger to doing that, and then MVD just completely reversing it by the end of things. So hopefully Ven can keep this up so we can see a game 5 and a possible reset. But we'll just have to wait and see. Oh my God,
I would not be mad at a reset between these two. Definitely always high octane action, great games. Even though their characters could lend to a more slower pace, boring play style, both of them love getting close. They love being able to send that strong message with style. And, you know, what more could you ask for as a spectator?
Right. Man, this potential edge guard coming out with the Nikita. Lots of explosions happening too. These guys are neck and neck. Wow.
That's C4.
And back throw, that's not going to do it. I think what Ven tried to do was immediately back throw to maybe catch MVD on some sus DI, but I feel like a few pummels there was definitely the play. Might have killed. Oh! And there's the punish. We see that a lot. Whenever up tilt doesn't land and gets shielded, it's always the lightning kick rebuttal from Ven.
The lightning kick is definitely doing work, but that is the quick response to come back from MVD. F tilt 1, F tilt 2, and now he has, I believe, the sticky right on that platform above. Ven does not want to forget where that's at.
I love that.
Kept the pressure on so MVD could not explode it.
Yeah. And then Ven just covering landing so well, but MVD with just a few explosions brings it right back.
I didn't even see that C4 get dropped.
It was like C4 nade, I think.
Yeah, like this man double tapping out here.
All right, you can see there's nothing but a C4 separating the two, but MVD goes ahead and crosses that line. He's just hunting down Ven right now. Ven air dodging, trying to find some kind of even footing on the floor, but this could do it. He waits. Doesn't get the punish, though.
Every single time that up tilt is shielded, that electric comes right out. It's going to be so important for MVD to be a bit more respectful with that up tilt so he does not take that capital punishment.
Bro, Ven is like reinventing Zelda right in front of us because he just ended up doing a Ferora's win cancel into another Ferora's win. So it's like, all right, bro, that's a lot of hitboxes. That's a lot of work that you're putting in to take this stock here.
hopefully it all works out. I mean, the Nehru's Love just does so much. Anytime that Ven chooses to invest in that move, it does a lot, but you cannot catch yourself lacking at the edge of the stage like that. Quick response from Ven. We're sitting dead even on this final stock of Ven's winners.
This is the tournament stock,
run.
yeah.
This is this final, moments for him to really come back and start to get this huge reverse sweep on MVD.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, I feel like this is where MVD shines the most, is when it's coming down to the wire. He really is the one to be able to clutch it out. Even though I say Ven is very clutch, I think that MVD is probably the more clutch player between the two, and I don't feel like he wants this set to go on any longer than it already has been. Right there, you got the Nikita going out. Nehru's Love, how will Ven recover? And he lands the explosion too. We have no jump and we have no stock. MVD is the Knockdown 65 champion.
The region has not only been defended, but it has now been reclaimed by MVD. Knockdown 65 champ. He's going to be taking home that big cash prize. Shout out to Ven for an amazing performance today. We really saw, I feel like, a whole nother chapter of Ven, a whole nother layer to Ven. We said layer a million times in the broadcast, but it was very impressive stuff.